So what's your interpretation on déjà vu? Is that a past life memory sort of resurfacing, subconscious is picking up on it? What exactly is déjà vu?
It could be many times. The word déjà vu in French is I already seen it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it means.
Yeah.
And it's basically your brain interpreting codes of things that you have already seen many times.
Mm-hmm.
And it put them all in the same package, like saying this kind of is the same. So it's a good way to understand how many times have you lived something, or how many times have you been in the same circle. So when you say it's a déjà vu, it's not maybe a spiritual being telling you this is a sign, but it's your own brain telling you this is something that has happened many times to you and you're not paying attention. So we put it in a library, right, or in a folder in your brain that says whenever it happens again, pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that library, is that the Akashic records?
It's the Akashic records, of course, because it's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But we can also relate it to our nervous system.
Yeah.
So our nervous system works like the Akashic. So.
And the Akashic records, does everyone have access to that?
Everyone.
And that's just a collection of all the memories, right?
Yes. Is in a quantum level. So
right.
It's everywhere all the time. And we mostly access that when we dream.
Mm-hmm.
But when we interpret the dreams, it's very complicated to understand it.
Mm-hmm.
But actually it's everywhere. That information, I usually call it like a public library.
Yeah, and people don't even realize, but you can learn a lot in your dreams. There's a lot of messaging.
You can learn a lot. Yeah, exactly.
I actually keep a dream journal every night because there's so many lessons, hidden meanings, stuff that you wouldn't pick up while you're not dreaming.
Yeah, and that's the level of the subconscious. And the subconscious is basically building everything that we know. Like, we don't pay attention to that because we got used to it.
Mm-hmm.
But every color that I see around, the texture of the air, temperature, the sight of a person. So anything that is around is controlled by the subconscious. Like the first time that we saw the color black in our existence, what registry as a memory related to what was happening when we saw that color black, for example. So every time that we see that color tells us something.
Yeah.
And but we stop paying attention to it. So because it's so much data that you cannot pay attention to it. Like your brain says, okay, I will focus just on this.
Yeah.
Because I cannot pay attention to everything.
Shout out to today's sponsor, Articulate. I know all of you want to hit revenue targets, get that new launch done, scale your business. Well, making sure your team knows what to do and how to do it, well, that's a huge part of that. I'm sure you all do different kinds of training, and I'm sure you've probably used tools like PowerPoint, Zoom, etc. And I bet you probably get super bored when someone at your company is explaining you how to use these tools. That's why I really love this tool, Articulate 360. It makes it easy to whip together interactive, really beautiful learning that really engages people and gets info across. You're no longer falling asleep during presentations. You can create short form, micro learning, super interactive courses, and really whatever you need. With our attention spans these days dropping, something like this is super valuable. With a couple of clicks, you can send it out and check on your progress. The team can also check back in on the training anytime they want in a super simple portal. Literally everyone I know uses Articulate, over 120,000 companies in all 100 of the Fortune 500. Check it out today at articulate.com/360 to start a free trial.
Everything. So all the other senses take care of that information. So when you dream, when you go to sleep, your brain starts to organize all that information that you received and you didn't pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
So it all comes back in a package of data that is in the subconscious,
right?
Which is where most of the information of the Akashic is all the time.
Interesting.
So that's why we don't usually pay attention. And the way you can access that is when you dream or allow yourself to dream awaken.
Yeah.
When you imagine, when you think like a child, you start to see the patterns.
Yeah, daydreaming. I've been studying dreaming. There's some people with the abilities to enter other people's dreams. Have you seen that before?
Yeah.
So what does that, why do some people have that ability, you think?
Why do they have it? Maybe they have a very open subconscious because in the subconscious, there's no division. There's no other people. it's all the same network of information. It's all the same code. So if you say a person, you enter the package of humanity. So humanity is like I don't know. It's like saying we all have an app like Instagram in our phone. Our devices are different, but the app has the same code.
Yeah.
Even if we charge different information, different pictures or whatever, the code on the back is the same. So when you go to the subconscious, it's like that. It's like you enter the code of that. So if you know how to handle the code, you become a hacker.
Interesting. So it's like a universal code that if you understand it, you can do certain things. And I will say, I heard a crazy story about you. I won't name drop the person.
Okay.
But he told me you were in Las Vegas once. You went out in the desert and you were able to summon rain.
Yes.
How are you able to do that?
We all are able to do that when you are open to many things.
Yeah.
It's just that our culture closes so much that we barely understand the power that we have. And when you summon something, it's not because you think that something is outside of you. It's because you become it. You become the rain. You become the storm. And for the last gathering that we did, I was invited here in Las Vegas. I cannot stand much the city here, so I run to the nature.
Yeah.
And
I don't blame you.
yeah. So the first thing I did was to go to the Great Canyon.
Yeah.
And I was asking there, why am I here? So I allow myself to become the nature, to become everything. And as I was activating that with my own self, not being me, but in another, like in a dream realm, but being awakened, suddenly the storm started to appear and the static started to be very high. So basically I grabbed that thing and pull it to Las Vegas.
Wow.
When I came here in order to wash it for the cleansing of the energy for the gathering.
That's cool.
Because they told me to. And it rained a lot.
It doesn't rain that much here. So the fact that you were able to summon it and become it, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. It was crazy.
And I also saw you just went to Arizona with a group of people during the eclipse, right?
Yes.
So what was the mission behind gathering in a circle formation like that during the eclipse?
Eclipses are very tricky energy moments. Some people from old traditions, they say, are a dark portal, portal for darkness. So they say you shouldn't do anything. For example, here, the native people, they locked themselves so they don't see when that happens.
Wherever you guys are watching this show, I would truly appreciate it if you follow or subscribe. It helps a lot with the algorithm. It helps us get bigger and better guests, and it helps us grow the team. Truly means a lot. Thank you guys for supporting, and here's the episode.